Welcome back to RTC, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host Craig, and today we're going to do the Q&A video, as I promised. Someone in our stream, one of my recent streams, a few people I think, asked for a Q&A. So I've actually going to start popping up this. So, right, I'm going to go right through the questions. I'm not going to ramble too much, so let's see. From Unvocal Summer 1 Plays, can you give any tips for starting YouTube? And where do you get your caps? I'm going to answer the easy one first. Where I get my caps is, I'm going to explain one thing. If you're talking about the cap I'm wearing on my head, I get it from McCready and other places where my favorite hats are. And if you're talking about like caps as the currency, I sell a lot of jet and water. That's literally it. If you have a crap ton of plastic and jet fertilizer and then enough water farms, I'm able to buy all the resources in certain places at once, and you have to wait an hour in real time, so all the water actually builds up over time. Anyway, and that's pretty much there. Now the hard question. Where I first started, I started playing like very actiony games and like third-person shooters. I started with Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which was a third-person action stealth game. And then I started with the Phantom Pain after that, doing kind of updates and news and glitches, reports and stuff like that. A lot of different stuff along the way. And, you know, it's just trying to build that base fan base that you need. Like, if you're doing, let's say you're doing some Fallout builds, just try to build something unique. I do military builds, and a lot of people seem to like that. And you don't really see that with most Wasteland, like I do Prip and Proper kind of builds, and you don't really see that much. You see a lot of Wastelander military builds. So a lot of wood and, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm not saying it's bad, but like I think that those kind of things fit those people's identity the most. So overall, it's building an identity for yourself and just hard work. That's what takes it there. So I hope you do very well with your YouTube channel on Vocal Summer 1, and best of luck. And I can't wait to see some of your videos. Anyway, on to the next question, which is from Mitchell Gould. I can't say. I'm just gonna call you Mitchell Gould. You're now my friendly Pharaoh Ghoul friend. Anyway, question. Why are you so awesome? You've done so well to keep it up and keep being epic. Well, thank you. That's a really nice thing to say. And also, I don't know. I didn't think I was that awesome. I'm just, you know, just a base builder, like building stuff. So I'm glad you think I'm awesome. You're awesome too. Anyway, we're going to go to the next one, which is from... I cannot read your name. Tlopes's T-L-O-P-E-S-G-E-S-D. That's what I'm going to say. I'm just going to call you Tlope for now. Right, let's see. You seem to be a bit of a military/history buff. Are you? Yes, I am. I studied history in college, and my own family has a lot of members in it, ranging from World War I up to now that were in armed services as well. So I've been surrounded by a military family and history for a long time, and I enjoy it quite a lot. So right, let's go on to the next question. Thank you for your question, Tlope. Is that Lopez? No, I don't know. I don't want to say because I don't want to mix up names. Anyway, we're going to go to the next one, which is Jack Wade. And his question to me is, where do you see the future of your channel? What are your goals and what would you like to achieve? Overall, I would like to achieve a great community. Like right now, it's fantastic, but I'd like a lot more people to join in, more of you guys to get to know each other, know me as well, and play games and stuff like that. Overall, I think like when I started to want to have a YouTube, I was in my like secondary school. I had my flashlights on. Apologies about that. I was in secondary school that I wanted to start doing YouTube and gaming news and stuff like that and updates. You know, it took a long time to get around that. Now I actually have the tools accessible right now to do it. And you know, right now I just want to see how well the channel grows. Like overall, I would like to have a big community that we all have a great laugh and you enjoy what I bring onto the channel. You know, I just generally want us to have a good place where fans of games can come to and enjoy themselves. And well, I hope that helps a bit, and we're going to go to the next one. Thank you, Jack Wade, by the way, for your wonderful comment. Now we're going to go to Maverick. His question was, what features do you want to see in the next Fallout or DLC for Fallout 4? And where would you like to see the next Fallout set? Right now, for DLC, I'm going to say it now, a lot of people say it. You see that flag behind me? I want an E in the middle. I want the Enclave to return. Those guys were somewhat badasses. They were well equipped, well trained, and they're like, you know, the whole point of they were the pre-war government, shadow government as well, and like, you didn't get a chance. You only had a chance to join the Brotherhood of Steel and Fallout 3. You could join only one faction, well, one main faction in Fallout New Vegas, which was like the NCR, Free Vegas, or Caesar's Legion. Then you had little subsidiary kind of groups that you can join in as well, which had no real big impact, but only on the main story. Which I'd like that. I'd like something that has impact of like, will you like, let's see, the Enclave are pre-war government, so they can actually technically have control over the Minutemen, since they're technically the Continental Army at this point. And you know, if they do follow the Constitution and believe in having America the way it was before, safe and stuff like that for the people, they could be like absorbed into the Enclave to make a different faction entirely, and like you could end up running it. So I'd like to say I'd like to be the president of the Enclave and see how it goes. 4 more years for me. Vote for me for president. Anyway, thank you for that wonderful comment. Oh no, I also almost forgot where I'd like to see the next one based. I would either like to see it in Texas or New York, Manhattan mainly. That would be really cool to see that, because you know, that place was hit pretty hard, and Texas was hit pretty hard as well. It's one of the biggest zones of oil, well, when there was oil, and the biggest military there. The most Americans and US military was there, trained and like all that jazz. So I'd like to see that. And also the NCR kind of ranger vibe coming down from like Texas and stuff like that, and Arizona, and even New Mexico and Mexico as well. That'd be interesting to see. Anyway, or Canada. Canada's one as well. I'd like to see one there. Alright, we're going on to the next comment, and thank you, Maverick, for that wonderful comment. Anyway, we're going on to the next comment, which is Reese Pinchin? I think I'm saying your last name right. His question was, what's my future plans for the channel? It's meant to be vague, absolutely any plans videos. I like to do more build videos, some more survival videos as well when I get a chance. I just need a lot of free time to do that, and I'd like to expand on different games, as I said beforehand, with what's this? With Jack Wade. Apologies, I almost said the wrong name. I would like to, you know, expand on different games. I'm looking forward to No Man's Sky, Ghost Recon Wildlands, the next Elder Scrolls game, next Fallout game now as well. Apparently it's already in the works, is rumored. I don't know if that's true or not. And Battlefield 1 as well, World War 1. Can't wait for that. And I'd like to I'm a big fan of RTSs as well, so I'd like to do little segments of that. So hopefully you guys like that. And well. Yeah, thank you. Right, thank you, Reese, for that wonderful comment. And I'm going to go on to the next one, which is by Antimini Cup. Apologies if I'm butchering that name, but I have a very particular fondness of military teams. That is correct. It would be interesting to elaborate that in your Q&A. It is a hobby, a passion, life. Tell us. Well, as I said before, someone asked me about me being a history and military buff. I really enjoy military teams. I come from a military family, and you know, it's always stuck with me since I was a kid. My dad was a soldier, and you know, I just want to, you know, I like expressing on that, and I was always a big fan of history. So looking up military history was probably one of my you know, biggest fault as a kid, because a lot of kids weren't interested as much as I was. But you know, in college I found a lot more people who were interested in history and stuff like that, and I expanded a lot when I was younger. It's just not military history. I do a lot of different histories and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty much just an enjoyment in life. It's not really a hobby. I like to consider myself a historian, I guess. But you know, I don't want to sound too pedantic about it. But anyway, thank you for that wonderful comment, Antimini Cup. I'm just going to call you Cup. Thank you, Cup. Anyway, let's go with the next one. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just scanning through them right now. Let's see. I think Golden Dawn asked a question. Let's see. It's a bit of his own statement and a question in it as well. He's asking like, how do you get, like, us YouTubers get inspiration to make new videos every week or every day or every 3 days? It just you know, a lot of hard work goes into it. It may not look a lot for us to do that, but I imagine a lot of us have pulled all-nighters just to do videos and make them up for the next day. I do that as well. When I'm building something, I probably like start at 10 o'clock at night and finish at 4 when I'm properly happy with it and I'm ready to show you. That's sometimes me. And then I do little mini builds just to give myself a break, which, you know, like I experiment with small builds and then put them out there when I like them a lot, and if you guys like them as well, I put them out there. And it's always nice to get requests as well, because that also takes a lot of stress off a lot of YouTubers, I bet. Just that, like, they have an idea, they know what to do, and then they can work off that idea and try to implement it in their own, like, styles and stuff like that. So I'm always grateful for requests, and I always enjoy building stuff that people want. Anyway, the next question comes from More To Me For Life. She has one tiny question. Just curious about your accent. It's very distincting and very suiting. Smiley face. Well, More To Me For Life. I am Irish, so I'm happy you like my accent, I guess. Thank you for the wonderful question. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Oh, we have another one from Reese Pinchin. Here's another one. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting to move the camera. I don't want it flying around. Just make it look like that. Here's another question. Optimizing for my big settlement. So he tries to build some of my settlements, but he always ends up running out of space. Well, there's a slight export that I like to use so I can actually get a decent build on something. I only do it once or twice when I'm building, just in case. And I don't want to overdo it because some of it could glitch eventually, by the way. So it's like basically you drop a bunch of weapons out of your inventory, and then you pick them back up again in workshop mode, and the build size goes down. I only do it to like a minimal size so I can get like no problems with my builds and make sure that they don't, you know, explode every time I load them up. So yeah, I hope that helps you, Reese, and thank you for a wonderful comment. And let's see, we have from Samuel Peters. Let's see. He asked me what kind of fire harbor settlements am I going to build. Am I going to do big ones or what? I think he asked me what kind of fire harbor settlements to do. I don't know yet. Once I see the settlements, I think I'll have an idea. I am a military builder, but I might try to do some civvy stuff as well. So we'll have to wait and see. And now we go on to the next one from Wolfsound. And it's also a Fire Harbor related one. Do you tend to do any massive builds in Fire Harbor when it comes out? And well, I do plan to do. I would like to plan out. If I had information about how the settlements look, I would do that right now. But right now, I don't know what they're like. I don't know how many settlements we have, what kind of ones. I'm kind of hoping we have a vault and a big settlement enough where you have a lot of room to expand and stuff like that. I would love a bit of more of a flat settlement, not too bumpy. That'll make it a hell of a lot easier to make buildings not look like they're floating about. But you know, I can only hope. But right, so that's that one done. And now it's from Monocle on Eyeman. Pardon me. Monocle on Eyeman asks, can you say my name, Tanner Wood, and emphasize the Tanner? So, Tanner Wood. I hope that helps. I don't know why you want me to say it that way, but I hope it helps. Anyway, that is all the questions we have for right now, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun compiling this. I've probably done this video a few times over, just getting it right now. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And, well, you know, you leave a like, you can comment on it as well. And, you know, the usual stuff. So I've been your host, Craig, and I'll see you next time on RTC.